Hello students, hope you all are doing well. So we have been all these days we have been talking about valency and formation of ions. In the meantime, we have also known how to calculate. How to know about the valencies by writing their electronic configurations, isn't it? So today we are going to the topic which is actually useful from your examination point of view. So here we will be discussing about the formation of chemical compounds. So we'll understand how to write the formulae of the different compounds. So before going into the details of this, you need to know something known as the valency chart. All these days I have been saying you all to write the valency again and again, electronic configuration and again, just because if you have done that properly, now it will be very convenient for you all. So here I have given some valency chart of some radicals, and obviously you know the valency of different elements as such. For example, hydrogen chloride. First question, hydrogen chloride. Okay, hydrogen chloride. So hydrogen, what is the symbol? H. Chlorine, what is the symbol? Cl. Hydrogen chloride. Now what is the valency of hydrogen? 1. Isn't it? What is the valency of chlorine? 1. So we'll crisscross this. So what we'll get? We'll get HCl. So HCl is hydrogen chloride. Now to make things more simpler, let's talk about hydrogen sulfide. Hydrogen sulfide. Hydrogen means H. Sulfide. Sulfide means S. What is the valency? Valency is 2. Okay. Valency is 2. What is the valency of hydrogen? 1. So we'll do this crisscross again. So what do we get? 2 comes here and 1 goes here. So we get H2S. No need to write 1. Here also we have not written 1. Similarly, carbon tetrachloride. Carbon means C. What is the valency of carbon? 4. Tetrachloride. Leave it for the moment. Just consider this. Chloride. Chloride means Cl. What is the valency of chloride? Obviously chlorine, you know, valency is 1. So you can write 1. So 1 will come here. 4 will go there. What is the formula? C1 has come here and chlorine 4, Cl4. Are you all understanding my point? Hope this is clear. Let's talk about some more points. Let's write the formula of some more compounds. Suppose where have I reached? So calcium chloride, calcium, Ca, chloride, Cl, right? What is the valency of calcium? Obviously it's 2, chlorine 1, crisscross. So calcium chloride will be CaCl2. Very simple. Next is aluminium oxide. What is the valency of aluminium? Obviously it's 3. Oxide, oxygen 2. So we'll crisscross this again. So what we'll get? Al2O3. Fairly simple. Hope you all are understanding. Magnesium oxide. Magnesium valency 2. Oxygen valency 2. So crisscross. So what do we get? MgO. 2 and 2 will cancel. 2 1s are 2, 2 1s are. So what we get is MgO. Are you understanding? So we have reached here. Let's talk about sodium nitrate. Sodium, what is the valency? It's 1. Nitrate, I have written it here. Nitrate 1. So what you need to know is, you need to know the formulae of this compound, of these radicals along with their valencies. You'll find it readily anywhere. So 1 and 1 crisscross, no, doesn't matter, NaNO3. So this is sodium nitrate. Fine. So let's talk about another one. Let's talk about where have I reached? Let's talk about calcium carbonate. So calcium valency is 2. Carbonate, CO3. What is the valency? Valency is 2. So we'll crisscross this. We'll get CaCO3. Are you understanding? Actually, we should write in this way, plus minus, because this is a cation and this forms an anion. But just to write the chemical formula, it's not necessary to write the symbols. That is not necessary to write the sign here. Okay. Even if you want to write, it doesn't matter. Okay. Actually, in most of the books they show it in this way, but there are students, they get confused and they make mistakes. That's why I'm not using calcium phosphate. So calcium 2 plus phosphate 6 3 PO4 3 minus. So even if you want to write this minus or plus sign, it doesn't matter. If you want to write, you can write. If you don't want to write, you don't write. I'm not writing. So this will be Ca3, 3 comes here, PO4, 2 has come, so it's calcium phosphate, Ca3. This is how chemical compounds are named, okay? You know how their formula is being written. The main concept behind this is their valency. Sodium nitrate, sodium 1, nitrate obviously 1. So 1 and 1 will crisscross, so NaNO3. So so I have done 10, I have discussed the formulae of 10 compounds here. You can do more and more so that you understand better. The valency chart needs to be in your fingertips. You need to know so that it's so that writing the chemical formulae becomes fairly simple for you all. So we'll stop here. This much for today. Thank you so much.